So we are going to start our unit on work. Work is in a scientific term, so I'm going to take some notes here for us. So what is work? All right, so we're going to start off right away with that definition. Paragraph 1. In science, you do work on an object when you exert a force on the object that causes it to move some distance. So basically, when you do work, you're causing something to move. Okay, so in order to do work on an object, the object must move some distance as a result of your force. So if it's not moving, then you're not doing work. So let's say you are just pick up a pencil and you're holding it, but you're not moving it. You're not doing work. If you're moving it up and down, you're writing on your desk or writing your piece of paper, then you are doing some work. Okay, so it must involve some movement. All right, let's continue with paragraph 2. In order to do work on an object, the force you exert must be in the same direction as the object's motion. So basically, if you are doing some work, it has to be in the same direction as the motion of the object. So if you're pushing an object like a box forward, then yes, if you're exerting a force, meaning pushing something forward, and it's moving forward, then you are doing work. If you are trying to push the refrigerator and it's not moving, you are not doing work. It didn't move in a certain direction of you pushing it. There's no movement, no work is being done. All right, let's write that down over here because that's important for this unit. No movement. Sorry for the handwriting, guys. Equals no work. No work is being done. Okay. All right. Sorry, hard to write with this pen. Okay, we'll keep going. All right. Paragraph 3. So the amount of work you do depends on the amount of force that you exert and the distance the object moves. Right. So for example, if you're doing some work, in order to figure it out, you're going to figure out how much weight the object would be, right? So that is the force, and the distance, how far is it traveling? So if you move the box 8 feet across the room, and then it weighs 10 joules, 10 times 8 is 80, right? And that's what we're looking at. So we're going to multiply. Paragraph 4. When force is measured in newtons and distance is measured in meters, the SI unit of work is the newton times the meter. This unit is also called a joule. So this will be a question you'll have to answer today, right? They're going to ask you, what is a joule? Let's use a different color, pink. So 1 joule. So a joule is, there we go, the amount of work you do when you exert a force. This is that whole definition of 1 newton. All right, and that's what I'm looking for. So what is the joule? And that's our definition. Okay, and there we are. So remember the most important part of this, all right, when it comes to work, no movement equals no work. So if you're standing there really trying to push something that's really too big for you to be able to push, then you're not doing any work, okay? So make sure if there is movement, then you're doing work. So no movement equals no work being done.